to Never Ready's Always Gaming Podcast, episode 21. It is the week of November 26th. I was going to say 25th. 26, 2018. Today we are joined by Jose, aka Lee.
What's going on?
Pedro.
Hi, it's me.
Producing today's jam is George, as his eardrums have been destroyed by Pedro.
I'm holding my mic today.
I'm gonna be deaf in a couple years, and it's all gonna be Pedro's fault.
Sorry.
And my name is Jose, aka Al. Remember that we post the show every Tuesday on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Podbean, YouTube, all the hottest.
Everything you need to know.
Your favorite podcast
Everything
service
you
of
want
choice.
to know.
If you enjoyed today's
Listen
episode,
closely.
please consider subscribing. What did you do, Jose?
What did I do?
You sound like you just looked at me like a kid that fucked up. And
I
it's like
did.
looking at
I
his
tried
parents.
to. I know. I'm sorry, Jose. Hit me later.
Oh God! All right. So, anyways, guys, let's get rolling right away. So, what have we been up to? What have we been playing? Lee, let's start with you today. Again, I mean, we start with you every week, but
And we end
what
with
have you been
two.
playing besides Red Dead?
Seriously,
God.
well, Red Dead is life, but I'm about to cry. I'm gonna
Yeah,
cry.
you can tell us the story. Why Red Dead has broken you.
Oh man, but I've been playing nostalgia-worthy Spyro.
Oh, you're playing Spyro?
Oh hell yes,
Nice.
the nostalgia is so great.
Should have just got an old
good.
PlayStation.
I
to play
kinda
that.
wish
Looks real
it
good.
looks
And
amazing.
it's not even native 4K. It's like 1440p, which is higher than 1080, but they have like the nice anti-aliasing, makes it look pretty nice. It looks pretty sharp.
It's sharp and
And the art style
the
helps.
art
It keeps
style, the colors, the scheme, everything is great. And it's like you said earlier. It to us back then it looked like
That's what
that.
it looked like.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It's weird because it feels like one of those. It kind of feels like Halo. You know how they kept the code underneath and just slapped new like new graphics over it,
Yeah,
but everything
yeah,
kept everything else the
But
same.
that's what I was.
That's not what happened though.
They went all the way in.
So this is what happened. So this is what I heard, that they actually had to. So all the original code is gone. Insomniac lost it. All the original assets and code or whatever. So they couldn't go in. So they actually inserted a bot into the games, and it played the games and learned exactly all the values, like all the numbers, like this is how
To
much is to jump.
replicate.
This is, and they
Yeah.
pretty much learned how to make the game, and they went in and used the data to replicate the game exactly, pixel per pixel, how the old ones were. And I think they did a pretty good job.
I don't think you wanted to say that out loud. Because then these remastered games, they should be going a lot harder.
Well, I think it makes sense right now
I
specifically.
mean, it's
think
an
we're going
easy
to,
game. It's a platform game.
It's still, I think,
But in quality, you just
it's just a
don't
fun
see that.
time.
It's great.
That's the thing about these type of games. It's just fun. You know, you're not worried about the story because there's none, pretty much.
Yeah.
It is like, but you're just having a good time.
No, in the first Spyro, they tell you the beginning of what your story is. Collect all the gems. Get all the gems back. Get all the eggs back.
The other ones are the same
Get
thing.
everyone back.
But the other one's the same thing. They just have a little more context for it.
to
But
yeah.
like still
well,
the same thing.
in
as
Year the
gems.
Dragon, it was like a complete plot
Yeah, that was a plot. But like, it was,
and a twist.
but there was a whole. Get the
But
gems.
how does the game look though? Like, is it?
Oh, dude, it looks fucking
Like
amazing.
I can't wait to see the other two games. I cannot wait.
I know
man.
that-
I'm just hoping that they didn't remove like some of the glitches that were in the game.
I don't know what they still have.
Because
I don't- man,
I
see-
hope there was like in this underwater level in Ripto's Rage,
Yeah.
and I knew how to like get out of the map. Oof. So much fun doing that, getting from one side of the map
Yeah.
to the other.
My thing is with those games though, I don't like playing them. I don't like playing the remastered games. I rather go to like.
Nope.
You're waiting. You're getting ready. Like I don't like playing the remastered games. I don't go out and buy a remastered game. If I want to play something that I played back in the day, this is me.
Yeah.
I go out and get the original version, and go play it again.
But there's
I could respect that, but
Because it's just
No, you can't.
the
I do that.
nostalgia goes away when you play an
I do
updated
with-
version of a good game.
I mean, but I do it for Legend of the Dragoon 2.
Oh, all right.
Like,
So
Ooh.
after you saying all these things, let's not say what you've been playing because
Shut up. Shut up. Why you gotta make fun of me? Why you gotta make
Let's
fun?
go Pokemon.
oh yeah, right.
Listen, okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Pokemon is different. Pokemon is
Oh,
way
how is it
different.
different?
Wait.
How-
Listen.
how is
Pokemon
Is your
is
name
way
Lee today?
different.
What the fuck is
Wait.
going on?
Pokemon is different. Since we were little kids, We've been playing Pokemon on a handheld. All right. Now we're old ass, grown ass men with money in our pockets.
Speak for yourself.
Well, you can't. Okay. Anyways, right? So now it's on a console. I can put it on my TV.
Yeah.
I can take it with me. I can do whatever I want. Of course, I'm gonna play Pokemon Yellow again. Damn it.
But anyway, Spyro.
I can't do it. No. And
Listen.
not for Pokemon
Yes,
either.
you can.
Spyro.
Yes.
I think Spyro is definitely a perfect palate cleanser from Red Dead.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like after eating It's like after
The ill detox.
having this crazy dinner. You know what I mean? That you didn't know what to begin. You just fucking stuffed yourself. It's like after you know.
Sounds like my night at a fucking buffet.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're the dessert. Now.
Yum.
Now you're like on the way down. You know, the dessert just tastes good. You're just like, oh my god, this is sweet. I know it's not good for me, but this is just good.
Oh my god, what do you mean? This game is great for
Oh.
life. It's the soul.
Okay, so back in the day, did you beat all 3 games?
I beat every single game.
Alright. Alright,
And
yeah.
the only one I didn't 100% was the first one.
Yeah, I actually kind of love how they redid all the dragons.
Yes, man.
They're not the same 3.
Exactly.
Okay, now you guys
over and
kind of
over.
make me want to play the game.
Oh, dude, it's fantastic.
It's so
Like I remember
good,
playing
bro.
Spyro.
It's so damn
Oh
good.
wow, that's
it looks amazing. Like the graphically, it looks.
Yo, my
it looks
boy
like how you remembered it.
Sparks. Yo, that's what it is. It's the same thing, but even better. But look.
Oh, so did you see? Look at the cutscenes how they got redone. Oh, did you see the Sparks? I think if you hold R3, he points you to the nearest
Two.
gems.
Oh my god, I
He
was
is-
looking for that. I was
yeah.
looking for that earlier.
Yeah, so like you know the game still is kind of obtuse in some way because it's older, right?
Yeah.
So like some of the gems you're like,
They're
where the
hidden.
fuck is it?
They're like behind the map where you don't think you can go.
Exactly.
And I can't
That's
remember.
old school game design. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I can't remember the name of the map, but it was like this desert region. And I'm like,
Look,
I know.
Hey Pedro, look up.
Look at how that looks. It's just.
I
Look at
understand
the
that. Okay,
pixel graphics.
It's still the same game.
I understand. It looks amazing. Like I'm the
Yo.
type of guy that when I play Halo Collection, guess what I play it in?
the old
The old school way. I don't care.
Oh, see, okay. Hey, if whatever floats your boat.
I
would-
get
actually,
it.
that would have been
It
kind of
looks-
cool if they had. This
That's what
game
I was
running
just about to
underneath.
say. If you could do it, if you can go back and forth, but since they lost all the assets,
Yeah, I guess.
It looks cool.
they'd have to redo the
Right?
first one.
The
Like
game
that.
got
Well, they
deleted,
technically-
right? Is that what happened? The original.
I think technically they could maybe rip the game from the.
Yeah,
like a
they could
disc or
do that.
something?
Yeah, they
You know
could
what I mean?
definitely do that. There's definitely plenty of them floating around.
Yeah. One thing that's weird. So remember back in the day, this game there was no analog stick. There's no camera control. In the old one.
Yeah,
So the camera it feels fucking wonky as fuck. Like it's not.
it's when you're like when you're flying, for example,
Is it-
it snaps you back to his back.
Yeah, I can find myself always constantly holding down the.
The R1, especially when you're charging.
And that's
When
why
you're
I think that's why
charging
they
as well.
did that because like all right, listen, I know back in the day you couldn't turn the camera around. The camera kind of just went where the fuck it wanted. So that for me has been fucking super disorienting, like the camera. But once I got over that and got used to it, it was fine. But
I don't know.
It,
I feel right at home in this game.
it felt
I really do.
not at the beginning for me. It just felt like because when you
It
used to
look-
play
okay.
like Mario games are about precision, right?
I know.
It's
Put
pixel
respect on
perfect.
Spyro's name.
I'm
But
gonna
this is-
flip flop and say, okay, I kind of want this now.
Oh, it looks amazing.
I'm totally gonna flip flop on this,
This
whole
this
my
legit
whole.
it legit looks like a.
I'm gonna put my foot back in my mouth. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
it's
guys.
perfect. We're human.
Okay,
Uh,
that actually does look amazing.
Yeah, it
Thank
looks
you for
fuck-
guys.
It looks like a Shrek movie or one of those like.
Like
not
one of those,
Pixar, but
like a
the
DreamWorks,
universal-
like How Do You Train Your Dragon type of shit.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
amazing, and I'm glad. And we're going through this like platformer renaissance right now, which is amazing. Like, we had Mario last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had Ratchet and Clank, and that remake that they did, which I liked, which was reimagining rather
yeah,
than
it
a
was-
complete remake.
I
And
would've-
that
I'd
game was
loved-
just
yeah,
amazing. It was
great.
fantastic.
It looked awesome, but I really liked the old story better. But hey, I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't
they-
mind it. I didn't really mind what they did now, but
I kind of felt the same way looking at this. I was like, oh my god, look what this looks like. It just looked amazing, and like they added new like
I
guns
wish
from
they.
the other ones.
I wish they would keep going with Ratchet
Oh,
and Clank.
I hope it's another one. And
It's taking them too
and
long,
but
though.
if he knows what they're doing, and I
But
think, and
do
I,
you think they're gonna release another movie, yo, producer?
No, that shit fucking bombed.
Yeah, it made no money at all.
Then
And-
get to
and
the
the plot-
games.
and
You
the
know what
plot of
works.
the game-
Make it.
Dude, the game legit had the cinematics from the movie.
Yeah,
So,
the game is literally the movie.
Yeah,
It's just literally
exactly. That's what kind of annoyed me too.
I mean, Spyro does look good. No.
no, look,
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I play video games to feel. how I used to feel when I was a little kid.
I think this gives you that
this
feeling.
gives you that feeling and then more
Because it plays almost
like,
exactly the same.
It like
Actually, it does.
revitalizes you.
Because all those shitty parts, all the glitchy shit is still there.
It rejuvenates you. Like that's what like that like it was like a good detox from like Red Dead Redemption
Yeah,
because I just got to the point.
It's definitely
like what
it's
was
just
it?
relaxing. This type of game is relaxing. That's the main difference about Spyro. People don't remember. Spyro is a platformer in a sense, but it's not about precision. It's not about that. It's about just exploring and finding gems and finding the eggs.
And like continuing with the story because
he does
technically
look
you
badass now.
It wasn't until like the second game where they introduced like gaps where you needed to have gems to get to certain points for new abilities to unlock like this type of.
It got more like open worldish kind of.
It got a little bit more, not really, but like
bigger
they were bigger expansive. Like
yeah, the game is definitely fucking really nice. I mean,
Spyro
I didn't play that
coming
much.
back is great.
What I was saying is, so Spyro's coming back. Ratchet, not Ratchet Clank, Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot.
Which I got that too.
I noticed. I haven't played them yet. But I wonder how Crash has aged because those games were fucking difficult as hell back in the day.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
The first one's still fucking hard as shit.
I mean,
the thing that I was gonna say is,
So I'm not the only one that failed that in Uncharted 4.
oh, that game was fucking difficult. Unless you remember those
so
fucking
you guys are
patterns
PlayStation,
over and over
I mean-
again, you're fucked.
I'm not playing PlayStation.
Must I hold you guys a hand? No, I haven't. Yo, my PS4 is catching.
Donate
dust.
$1 to the show, and let me buy a PlayStation.
So,
About to donate mine for the cause, bro.
so the cool thing is, I was gonna tell you, is that so all these remakes are happening. There's only one thing that could be next. If they're going one by one,
Ace Combat 6?
there's only one thing that could be next. There's only one thing that could be next. No.
Blah blah blah.
Dude,
blah,
at this
blah,
point,
What? Oh my
know-
god, I
I
want to
know I
know.
said it wasn't
I don't know what you're
possible.
talking about.
blah, blah, blah.
I know I said it wasn't possible.
Say it.
But at this
Just, you're
point,
gonna have to say it because
Say
I'm
it.
not gonna believe it.
Say it.
Jack and Daxter.
Ooh, I never played that.
They're not gonna make a sequel.
No,
I never played a
think
Jack
they're
game
I
ever.
think they're gonna remake it because they're
But
remaking
they
Medieval.
can't.
How the
But they can't do that because then
What was
they're
the
gonna
name of
revamp
that?
the story.
What was the name of
And
that?
I want it more
complete-
original.
These guys are
I don't
PlayStation
think
guys. I don't.
graphically-
They play more PlayStation games than I have.
I'd love that.
So when we talk
So I
about
think-
PlayStation stuff, I have to shut up.
So I think that's what would happen at this point. And Crash,
They already did that, didn't they?
Jack and Daxter. I mean, fucking Ratchet,
What was the name
Spyro.
of that?
That's
Okay.
the next one. Sly
So,
Cooper's next after that.
Yeah,
What you trying to say, all the
would be dope. I was just playing the.
So you trying to say all the cartoony games are gonna come back?
All the platforming games.
Yeah.
What
And I
about
think-
what was the name of that one on the Xbox? It was the one with the cat that would
Oh my
tell.
God, Blinks.
Blinks was the
Get
shit.
out of here with that. Get out of here with that.
Blinks was awesome.
No, bro.
You, Blinks, bro, we gonna fight. We gonna fight.
Xbox fan. We
No,
gotta
no,
go.
no,
Blinks was the shit.
Listen.
Blinks, oh my god, bro.
Blinks looked amazing.
It was fun.
It looked like one of the
You could
weirdest
stop
video games
time
ever.
and shit.
Yeah, those cool mechanics.
It was awesome.
You can't
It was
compare
spin
that
off
to
to
like,
Beautiful Joe.
oh my God.
Oh
Beautiful
god,
Joe.
you always gotta do
That's-
your
that's way
conspiracies.
better.
Blinks was great.
Yeah. So again, we're having this like platformer renaissance. Like I said, the industry is cyclical. You know what I'm saying? Like things.
Just bring
platform.
back Legend of the Dragon.
Dude, there was a God. I don't
God.
think that's gonna happen. Nah, there was a
Oh,
point,
Jack and Daxter wasn't.
but this is like JRPGs are still making a comeback, but I don't think that one is.
Damn, just kick it already while it's down.
Damn.
No, we're having this
Take
platform.
the shot.
You ain't got no nipples.
Its ankles broken.
That's it. No.
Is there anything else you've been playing, or is just pretty much?
Don't ask me, man. I haven't been playing anything. Hold on, this is my talking point. I need to speak to anybody that works at Microsoft. Yeah, listen, motherfuckers.
I hate that stage.
I beat it like it's oof, like it's no one's mother.
So
Yeah,
go on.
I've been
Peter.
playing Pokemon Go. I mean,
Let's go.
I actually have been playing Pokemon Go
No,
again.
you haven't been doing nothing but crying.
But I've been bitching and crying for the last weekend.
Did you get back to the part you were at?
I'm back. I'm pretty much back. It
You-
took
you-
me 2 days because
I
I've been.
would have been mad. But the thing is, this game is so much more streamlined that it's easier to get back.
I feel like I'm gonna beat it quickly. Like, are you already? You're, like, you feel like you.
I just did say
sorry.
that. But again, I'm doing it slowly. I'm playing like for an hour or two a day.
Are you? Did you figure out how the grind of catching every Pokemon over and over and over again so you can build up points?
I'm not gonna do that.
I am doing that
No,
because
no.
I
What do
am.
you mean the grind? That's
So, in order for you to get like special Pokemon or anything like that in Pokemon Pikachu, whatever, you need to get combos. And in order to get combos, you need to catch 1,000,000 Rattatas all in once.
you keep catching the same Pokemon. Like for example, like if you catch a Rattata on the first try, you get higher experience. If you catch a new Pokemon, you get higher experience.
Yeah. So I've been doing that.
Doing a combo,
it's like fucking when Ash had a fucking weird fetish for what is it, Tauros?
Tauros, and he caught all the Tauros. Yeah.
Every Tauros he came by, he caught a Tauros.
No, but to be honest, I don't pay attention.
That's a homage to freaking.
You don't have to do that.
Gregorian calendar.
I'm not doing that at all. There's no fucking way I'm gonna go and catch a bunch of Pokemon. Over and over.
Conspiracy, dude.
That's not gonna happen. So
yeah, I've been doing that.
So to explain to people what happened to your file.
Okay. So we all have that one little cousin in your family.
Yeah, my cousin that doesn't let.
Can I please play?
Switch. That's the person.
And you, because you're a grown ass man playing video games, like me. I was like, yeah, you're a kid. Technically, you're the one that's kind of supposed to be playing this. Well, that's
why do they cost that much? If
that was my mentality before this incident. So I let him play. I come home from a nice long day of work because I was going to start my big weekend and catch some more Pokemon.
Like, I'm gonna catch some Mons today.
And I realized my characters are different.
There's ointments for that.
I think George got some Mons, right?
So my character's a different shade of me.
If he has it, we all do.
Alright.
So.
And I'm like, oh, did you delete my file? Very calm and casual.
I love. Were you like double looking at it? You're like, wait a minute.
No, because when I started playing, my character was the darker shade of skin.
Oh yeah, you're like, wait a minute.
Wait.
And I'm like, nothing with that.
I went to Miami. I went back to the DR.
Like I went from Tokyo to Miami, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit, indeed.
That is the.
I asked him,
feeling.
and he's like, no, I just made another file. I was like, oh.
You're like, how?
Like, I made another name to be for play. I was like, oh my god, maybe it's, let me. So I went back to my.
He's panicking.
I'm like, oh god, no. And I went back, and then, you want to start a new game? And I was crushed. I let the little boy play. And
continue playing.
I walked back up. This was all in a matter of a day too. My fucking weekend sucked. I walked up to my room. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna play some Red Dead. Nope. Nope.
George, you wanna write this down? We have to remake this. Shoot this.
Nope. Nope. Couldn't play fucking Red Dead. Cause you know why? Cause the Xbox One. Power supply brick, whatever the fuck, is the shittiest piece of fucking equipment ever fucking made on any system.
What happened?
It didn't do its job. There was a surge. Oh, grant you, my fucking Xbox is connected to a fucking surge protector. So I have double fucking protection, but yeah, I have no fucking Xbox right now.
He was wearing 2 condoms, and he still got AIDS. That's
like exactly what the fuck happened, bro. Like I wish I could make.
Sorry, George.
Bro. Fuck that. Yo, you like legit. So, alright.
He double condomed it and still.
I double bagged it, bro. I double bagged it and the shit fucking broke, bro. I got that bitch pregnant. Alright?
Dead, bro.
Hey, now you're
bro.
sense.
So now, right? I'm like, fuck it. I'll just call Microsoft. They make the goddamn thing, right? Why wouldn't they want to service one of the guys that gives them all his money, right? And whoever the fuck people from whatever country was like, I'm sorry, sir. We don't fucking sell this. And I was like, what do you mean you don't fucking sell it? You guys made the fucking thing, but you can't sell me one? Like, fuck you. Like, how fucking dare you tell me that I can't buy some? I can spend $60 on a fucking controller, but you can't send me a power brick?
That dude gave the biggest one finger in the world.
I hung up.
No, he told you buy a new console, bro.
Like, legit.
Pretty much told you to fuck yourself.
Like,
that's pretty straight up what it was.
Like, I feel like...
he said, you know how much they cost? Another $300, bro.
Yo, like, I hope nobody has to go through this shit, and if you are, I fucking feel your pain.
I had to.
Like, motherfuck my life right now.
You can't send it into Microsoft? You can't send it into Microsoft?
I did! No! They pointed at the Xbox S like, here, bro! Like, you have to buy this! I'm like, what? I swear to God, I almost ripped the green shirt off one of these motherfuckers. Like, oh my God, bro.
Yo.
Like, these dudes were like,
damn.
how? No, silence me, bro.
Stop, Sony.
You gotta even,
Yo,
baby.
for
No, Amazon, but it's not an original one. So I don't know what we're getting.
Oh,
Hopefully it works. Watch me plug this shit in it. Man, now I need to buy an Xbox and a TV and a house. Like damn, like because Microsoft doesn't have the. And I'm not the only one with this problem because apparently.
Yes, we found out today that there's a ton of people with this same issue.
I'm voicing the voice of many right now.
But wait.
That better not happen to me.
When did you buy it?
It's an OG.
And when did he buy it?
I have an
My
OG.
Xbox.
Yeah.
When it came out.
So you have 5 years of it.
Yeah, fuck
That's not
you.
bad.
I do too, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it in 2015.
Okay, yeah.
But it don't matter. Like it's not. That's not something that's supposed to break. Like I understand. It's not a car. Like I don't have to change the oil on the damn
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
Like,
I don't know, bro. I just heard a fucking PS4 on Twitter that sounded like a factory.
No, my PS4 fucking sounded like a jet engine. Until I got the.
Like I'm in my room before I figured out what the hell was going on.
Yo, bro.
Like before I figured out what was going on, I was
Still
pissed.
works, though.
I thought my cat broke my shit. I think my cat pissed on my Xbox. I'm like smelling it. And I'm like, what? I'm like fucking freaking out because I'm like, what the hell? Like I have a 4-day long weekend. My Xbox is
No, you got erased, and your Xbox is fried.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is the worst weekend ever.
Bro, that's why.
telling you to go outside.
That's why I'm multicultural.
I'm going to the gym now.
Yo,
Sorry, this is always
That's how it started.
like damn. I couldn't even watch The Office on Netflix
Oh my god.
because I can't play fucking my Xbox.
That's his media center, so it's like.
I don't have a cable box in my room. I
Yo,
just have,
Microsoft just went.
You owe me.
At home going
you owe me.
and rubbing their hands.
I better get a discount when I buy my X, motherfucker.
Right?
Yeah, right. They gonna charge me double for
'Cause if
talking
you get
shit.
I know, they'll be like, oh, you got the podcast? Here you go. $1,000, bitch.
No, so me and George today, we went to GameStop, right? And apparently this is a big fucking issue.
My first time in years.
We're working at GameStop. By the way, I asked them if they had the ball for the ball controller. They didn't fucking have one. I'm pissed. Already aggravated. It's triggered.
Oh my god, that Pokemon!
Like I needed the Pokeball. Triggered as fuck, dude. I'm on like
started with the brick first.
I'm on a different level. So then I go ask him for, hey,
You keep hope alive.
do you guys have the power supply for an Xbox? And the guy just looked at me and laughed a little. Like he's like, look at this motherfucker. Like
You too, huh?
yeah, we got 3 in, but we already sold them all. I'm like, oh fuck you! Like
How much do they cost?
$70 fucking dollars.
Yes.
Power brick?
Yes.
For a used power
You
brick.
surprised?
I wouldn't fucking do that.
I'm stealing one tomorrow. I'm sorry, motherfucker, who I steal this shit from.
Where?
No, dude.
Get me two.
I'm gonna sell one on eBay.
Nah,
Yo,
dude. $70, get the fuck out of here. I'm getting a new Xbox.
You go up to the Microsoft store and you just look at the Xbox that they have set
I
up. and
mean,
you be
but
like,
are the
"This looks real
valuations
nice.
really that bad?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Not-
Don't worry about it.
They're like, wait, we don't use the old ones.
To me, it never like I had the OG until last year, and I never had that
Do
issue.
you still have your OG?
Next time,
Huh? Where's your OG?
I sold it for $100. George
Shit.
was there, I think. You there, right? I sold it.
Just to let you know, you should have sold the thing for 70 and the thing for another, but you would have made more money.
So,
Apparently, this is more worth than gold.
The power brick costs more than a fucking console.
It's fucking hilarious because all I see when I turn on my Xbox is the orange brick. It's the light on the orange, and I press the button and nothing.
Right,
Just limp and dead and flashing
Let's go from a very
like an old
depressing
man's
story.
penis.
Let's go from a very depressing story.
You make sure.
Pedro used to cool down from this one.
Are
Fuck
you
that
sure
shit.
it's the brick?
It is the brick because I went to my boy's house and plugged in my Xbox.
Xbox didn't work.
Turned the shit on.
Dude, that brick, fuck.
Fuck that brick
It
shit.
was waiting for that noise. That's why.
I'm like, oh fuck, okay. Now that's even worse because if the whole thing was broken, I'm like, okay, my shit broke, but the fucking
Dude,
brick
listen,
broke.
You have to
No, if
understand.
it was the brick
Jose.
and they were available, that'd be a different story.
Jose,
Be like, I'm not spending
like, yeah.
$250
You have
bucks.
to understand that if our brick breaks,
It's inside the
that
system.
entire Xbox breaks. It's built in now. But,
Yeah. So yeah,
Shut up. Really?
yeah.
Remember the power brick.
No.
The,
Yes, that's true.
the power supply is
There is no
internal
brick.
now.
So the motherfucker catches on fire. Guess what's also catching on fire?
Yeah. Packet to sepa.
With a new Xbox, I'm suing. I burned myself.
Can you
My
put
house.
meow sounds on those?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
If you find
I
dog
got
noises?
3 of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you do?
I believe I set up here.
Where's
Yeah.
word? They didn't say it.
Okay, right
Say
there.
what
Also,
you've already said twice.
hey, see the white noise you made?
Come on, man.
It's near that code you wrote. Just rip it out and just replace all the swears and shit with that.
Can we just put like penis every time and stuff?
Penis!
No. So yeah, George, what have you been playing?
Other than trying PSVR at your house for a little bit.
Yeah.
With, what was it, Astrobot? Whatever.
Oh yeah. All right. So,
yeah, George, buy it so I can come over.
George and Irving from the Backlighting podcast came over to discuss like certain plans that we have and stuff. And what was there? Like, oh, let's motherfuckers try this VR shit.
You know what they say? All work and no play.
Exactly. So we tried for a little bit at first, and I started Irving with Resident Evil. How was it?
Oh man,
how was it?
His reaction is fucking. He's like,
damn, I gotta play that game.
It's pretty scary.
I don't want to be scared.
Because the thing is, because you can see.
I don't want to be scared.
I
don't want to be scared either, but I want to go in.
Look, because on the TV you see what they're seeing.
Yeah.
So when they move their head around, you see the camera moving in the TV as well. So you can actually see like, oh, to the left, you can see what's going on. And it's a very different experience seeing it on TV and actually experiencing it. Because as soon as he turned the demo on, and the start screen, and it shows like the room, he's like, whoa! Because it legit feels like you're there. It feels like you're sitting down in a fucking room in the dark.
No,
so,
stop. Imagine PT in VR.
Oh, no. I couldn't do Resident Evil. I was like, a game that I played on the Xbox, and I'm pretty far in, and had a good time.
I want to do Resident Evil. I
want
to buy Resident Evil, get a VR.
No.
Just to play it.
Dude, I have a fucking heart attack.
Reaction videos.
Dude, I did the demo like this. I went. So I put it on the first time I tried it. I'm like, all right, let's go. Nope, not this one. That's because the way it starts, you know how VR works. So you're in this room, right? And this guy's in front of you. And you're looking at this guy. He's trying to help you. Something in the corner of your eye you're like,
just flew by.
Okay, nothing. And as the dude's trying to help you out of the seat, you can get in the back of your in the back behind that fucking dryer or some shit. You see something looking back at you like that. You're like, that's when I was like, nope.
I'm going to sleep.
Good try.
With the lights on.
Good fucking try. But you're gonna get me this time.
Not today, motherfucker. Not today. The devil's a lie. The devil's a lie.
Yo, I'm not gonna sleep for days.
I'm not playing this shit.
I'm not gonna sleep for days.
So that happened. So we showed Irving PSVR. He was freaking the fuck out.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. So
his reaction was hilarious.
And then what else you only play one game, right?
Yeah, I only tried to Astrobot.
All right, so the game I let George, before he talks about it, I let him play Astrobot. This is the game that people kept talking about. I was like, listen, it's a platformer as well. Another perfect palate cleanser from Red Dead. But the thing about it is a sense of place that you get, like feeling like you're actually there. And you see the little guy running around. And the first thing I heard George say, I'm like, George, what do you think? He's like, dude, this is a game changer.
I hadn't moved the character yet, and I already thought that. I was just like,
yo.
So, Astrobot, how was it?
It's like you said. Like it's funny because the basics of it it's basic. Nothing special about the game, except the VR. Like the shit that you won't get. Like if I could play it basic, straight ahead.
Yeah.
Just run up and fucking get everything. But then you start looking around. You're like, oh wait, there's something over there.
It's one of those games that you have to like take into account your surroundings. Yeah. So you're not used to. It's not a language that you're not used to as a gamer. So like, a lot of things I had to do. I was like secrets in the level. Like I was telling George, like, hey, is he over there? That's a secret. But you legit.
You have to like contort your body.
But the camera doesn't move. You're the camera. So when you go like this, you're like, wait. Is that a thing over there? So you grab your little guy and then you take him over there to do it. If you don't look over there, you ain't getting that secret.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you played 2 levels, right?
Yeah, you did that in the underwater one, which kind of gives you. You know how you're on a roller coaster, sometimes you get that little feeling, the butterflies.
The butterflies.
When it was going underwater, you almost like, oh shit.
Yeah, because the water looks really. So it's like a beach level. And you start the thing, and you see the water, and it fucking looks like. It looks like you're at a beach. It looks like you're in like a fake set beach. That's what it looks like. Like, I don't know if you felt that. It feels like you could touch everything. It feels like it's there. Even though it looks kind of blurry, but it looks like you're looking at it with glasses on or something, right? Like, it looks like...
Well, you get that feeling of movement, too. Like, when you're moving the character.
That's a weird
sensation. And the camera starts moving, and you know you're just sitting there, and it's just like...
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Where am I?
Yeah, because your body feels like it's being propelled forward, right? Like you feel like you're in a seat that's like in a scooter that's moving forward.
You feel like you're in a Spike Lee movie when he has that camera view.
Panning.
Yeah.
Now coming to you, Spike Lee VR.
So, in that saying the beach levels apart, you get on the
Careful,
carpet.
he might sue us.
So it is up on the beach level.
Nah, man, you can't sue us, man. We're
You get on the
respectable
carpet,
young
and the little guy
people.
gets on it, and he goes slowly, dunks on the water. The carpet's on the water. You get on it, and then he starts going down. And you see George when the water's going down. He's like, you get a sensation like you're about to go in the water because you see the water's up to here, right?
Yeah.
So you get it there.
Yeah, like, the water's coming. That's so dope.
And also on the first level, if you remember, like the first thing I told him, like look under that thing. Remember, it's like the two platforms.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a coin under there. But I was like, but like you're still trying to wrap.
Oh, I'm just looking at it. He's like,
I'm like, no, you look under it. He's like,
no, there isn't.
no, I'm like, no, legit, you have to look under it. Like, he's like,
I had to sit there and go, oh yeah, there it is.
so you have to play the game like that, looking at things and like, it's pretty cool. And near the end of the first level, there's a fucking gorilla thing that fucking comes out.
I hated that fucking part.
He's like, whoa! Two fucking massive mech hands come out of nowhere.
Because I'm just playing the game normal, just running. Like,
Going about your business.
Then I just see this. I'm like,
holy
what
shit!
the hell was that? Shit.
And it's hard to explain to people, right?
Yeah, it
VR
is.
really difficult
You have to experience it. Is all I can say about it.
It is. I don't know if I feel the same way. Like, if to me, I played Astrobot, I'm like, I was honestly like, okay, this is. I never had a feeling of like what the future could be, and I felt like this is the future. This is. It made me a believer in VR. Everything else I played before was a fun demo. This made me feel like. If you're playing The Witcher in this like this, oh my god, oh my god.
No, I mean, how far do you mean? Because I mean, I want it to be like start like becoming dynamic, where like you have those cuffs and like you can like point out and do things. Well, hold and wield.
Well, the games I think that are specifically designed for VR, like Astrobot, are the games that work the best because they're they're designed with that in mind. I'll talk about Skyrim in a little bit, but
apparently that Tetris effect is.
I heard it was really good.
It's a really good VR.
And I'm telling you, if you're medicated, looking at those fucking things going around you, it's
you blast it out of your mind.
Dude, it's a fucking experience. And VR is one of those things too that you don't think about because you have to train your eyes for it. So like if you play for like say half an hour straight, you start losing the effect. Your eyes start getting tired. You start going like, you're like, why's everything looking blurry? Because you legit have to like play every day for your eyes to get used to that. What they're seeing.
Yeah.
And it is difficult, George, to explain VR.
It is. It's like,
you know how you see that table there? That's what it looks like.
I mean, be careful, guys. Who knows what that'll do to your eyes?
No, I mean, for now,
effects.
No kids can play it under 12, I think.
Did you?
Yeah,
did
they recommend nobody under 12
yeah.
play it.
Yeah.
And then I see a video online of a little girl like
playing.
It's like 4 years
you can't do that because the little kids' eyes are still developing. That's not a good idea. And maybe eventually it'll get to a point that it won't need that anymore. But do you feel, George, without any hyperbole or anything, that this is...
Dude, I want to get one. Is that
He does.
Like, I was looking in the store, I'm like, you got sale?
We were at Walmart the other day.
Not bad.
Yeah, Walmart was like $350.
See, I'd rather get
it brings the move.
Do you need a pro for the VR?
No.
You don't need a pro for the VR.
It just looks better.
See, but that's
slightly
what I'm
better.
saying.
Not crazy, but it's slightly
overdrawn. Like, but that to me, that for some reason sounds better than a Switch for $300. Like, I get again the
Switch is awesome.
But
like at least
it's awesome.
It's awesome. What you want.
It's awesome.
VR.
It's awesome.
But if you guys are saying it's the future.
The Switch is the future.
Because I could imagine, because like there was this game that I think you tried on the Oculus or maybe another type of VR that you were like in a look at here listen to the sponsor over here.
Like dogfighting?
War, yeah, you were like in a spaceship or something.
That
one, yeah. That is
the demo. Yeah, it's
that's the battle.
God, I'd love something, man, like something so dynamic.
I didn't try it.
Who did Irving try it?
No, he tried Skyrim.
Skyrim. All right. So I got the Move controllers, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, so the next game. Wait, are you done with your thoughts with Astro Boy?
Yeah.
Astrobot.
It's the future.
Yeah, watching anime.
Like,
Anime minute.
I'll ask you this: what games do you think would look amazing in this?
I'm a horror fan, so all these
Catherine,
horror, bro. Like,
ooh, Catherine would be great on that.
There's only so much I can do in horror. Like, I love horror games. I love horror games, but Man,
But see, I feel those
That
games
would
you
be
need to be
a great
immersed in.
segment for a horror night.
Yeah.
Get us all in a room. Is there a way to broadcast the VR on the TV too, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
it plays on the
it
TV.
plays on the TV. Like when we have it on, you can watch the TV. You see what I'm seeing.
We need to do a
Exactly.
live broadcast.
Like, and
remember-
eating popcorn to a fucking horror
And it-
flick
and
of
it-
someone playing.
Yeah, and it
Laughing and crying all at
Why,
the same
we
time.
need to set this up.
So I had a Thanksgiving dinner. I brought it over to my cousin's house. Dude, they were
Blown away.
They were playing Resident Evil. They couldn't like it was like crying and because the sense of even Resident Evil looks like compared to Astrobot. Resident Evil because one of the first ones to come out with VR looks all pixelated, but it looks pixelated like not like kind of lower resolution, but it's still you still feel the depth and everything. You still feel like the cartridges are just pixelated, like you have Vaseline over your eyes. But Astrobot is fucking clean.
But
Vaseline.
your release.
So yeah, like what game? They imagine like a Batman game. There is a Batman game.
There
in
is a
this.
Batman game,
Like
yes.
maybe a Superman game. You feel like you're flying. I think we'll throw up because it
Bro.
feels like.
I mean, it takes
Superman games are never good. Don't try to ruin VR now.
I mean, they're making a Superman game.
Yeah,
so
and I
hold
really
your
want
breath.
you guys to try it so like just like you experience.
I'm
it.
down.
Um,
When are you getting it?
You always want to go down on people.
wait. So the one with the two move controllers, which it is it? Which
$300?
The Creed one.
Yes, it's the Creed one.
What?
So it
That's
went up
a
in price
fighting
because it was
game?
$250.
Yeah, it was $350 at Walmart.
So it went.
Wow.
Check Amazon.
It's $200. The $200 that you got is at Target for $200, but it's only in store. If you try to buy it online, it's $300.
Obviously.
So last Monday. It was the Black Friday sale, so every single bundle was $200. It was $100 less. So that one was $250
Yeah.
at GameStop. But I got the Astrobot because that's the one people kept talking about. So I was like, all right, let's fucking see what this thing's all about.
Damn, I could hit you right now.
Yeah. So just to wrap up VR talk, the game I played and it changed my perspective on it is Skyrim VR. So I was playing with the controller at first, and I was getting really dizzy right from the beginning because the left stick moves you forward.
Yeah.
You feel like you're being fucking propelled, and that's weird. And then the right stick, the camera, because your head is technically like the camera. It snaps like your positions are like boom, boom, boom. So, you go like,
Whoa.
so when
Ow.
that first opening scene when you're trying to escape from the dragon, it is fucking bad. I was like getting dizzy because like it felt like I was being thrown around the world. It didn't feel like I was running. It felt like I was like
Yeah.
boom, boom, like being thrown around.
Like
So that was
Sonic when he goes to the pinball. That
So yeah,
good pull.
Damn.
No.
I wish you would have told me earlier. I would have bought a VR too. I always thought you needed a fucking pro.
But again, if you get the VR, you have to understand that it's mostly.
But then you need to buy
tech demos.
Skyrim, right?
And you need to buy Skyrim, yeah. The Skyrim VR version.
Yeah, because I'd like to play that. Yeah,
Like,
I'm a glutton.
I legit would just try it first before you buy it.
Fuck Bethesda!
So how do you feel about Fallout 76?
Yeah,
No, but listen, so listen.
I'm not buying that.
So
That
listen,
game is a
so
mistake.
I got the two sticks, right? The PS Move. So that changed everything because in the game you see your two hands like this, and you move the move controls like that. The two hands go like this. In the game. You just turn around or whatever. And to move forward is with this stick. You kind of like with this controller. You kind of just go like this, and he moves forward and side to side. But on the other way to fucking stand up and fucking move around.
No, but an analog there.
There's no analog.
It would have been good with an analog.
It seems weird, but it works. You just go like this, like slightly, and it moves forward. Slightly back, and it moves back. It kind of feels like you're in a. It's weird because it feels like you're in a cart.
Because how do you turn? How do you turn your body?
Your body, you turn this, kind of like you hold a
So-
different button and go like, or I think with this controller, and it
It's
just
gonna be so tough.
it's weird. But when you
Yeah.
grab a weapon, you go like this. I was looking at it, and that was a whoa, and I'm looking at the axe, looking at the details. I mean, it is still Skyrim graphics. It's not like the graphics got better, but it's still
It's not like
amazing.
they ever get better.
It looks, and you see the axe right in front of you, the sense of death. You go to a tree, you see the tree in front of you. You're like looking around at it, and I got into a fight, and that is so weird. Because-
Get into like Irving and just start smacking the first person that
Oh
stands.
yeah,
in front of
everyone's like, oh my god. And the game, you legit have to like,
Unsheath your sword.
no, you
Or
legit have to,
slash.
you just slash, and it's because it's tracking you one for one. So like everything you do, so like block you, like you legit have to do that.
Nice. That's what
But-
I
but
wanted
it-
to
but
with
it's
the
an-
shield and shit.
But it's
like
annoying. You know why?
That. Why?
Because you're legit doing this. Like when you're playing a game, it's different because you're constantly like hit. When you're doing it in real life, it's not as how you think.
Well, I'm sure it's more strenuous, but
And also the feeling.
Immersion.
Dude, that is the immersiveness. That is like the next level. And you look down.
Yes.
You look down, and you see like the compass. Well,
Yeah,
you see it floating.
Ah,
right here.
bro, you slacked on me. You should have told me beforehand. You knew
Next
it was gonna
week-
be $200.
Jose's gonna tell us how fun
You
he's
know.
having playing VR
And,
Skyrim.
again, I got into a fight with 3 dudes, right?
You're about to get in a
Guys.
fight with me.
It's a different feeling when you're playing in 2D. This guy. Than feeling fucking surrounded. If you go to a campfire
Exactly,
and
and
3 dudes around
fighting
you,
3, 5, or
Ding, ding.
in a dungeon full of grogger.
it's a different feeling when you see them in front of you. You're like,
What do I do first?
you're like, wait, oh shit, like you know what I mean? Like that. I stopped there because I'm like,
I can't. I'm not gonna pay $300 for a VR after it's been 2.
No, just wait for it to drop down.
So, yeah, it'd probably be like 150
Yeah,
bucks.
fucking when the next consoles come out,
Oh, I can't wait.
coming to your fucking broken pockets near you.
So guys, that's it for what we've been playing. Let's move on to
Wow, that was the longest thing I think we've ever done
News.
that. News.
thank you, Pedro.
You're welcome. I did it extra long this time.
Again, I had to like really dig for these. I mean, these kind of news stories are like whatever. But
Unless you want to talk about fucking Blizzard and Activision, and no one wants to talk about
I don't talk
Activision.
about that. So Smash Bros. Ultimate, which comes out in 2 weeks, has been leaked recently, like today or yesterday,
What type of leak?
which is fucking crazy. Like leaked, like the full game is leaked out there.
Like,
Who the-
Whoa.
like R. Kelly leaked.
Like 2 weeks before.
Like
the game
leaked
comes
on the
out,
bitch
some-
You know,
leak?
it was a protest to them suing that fucking RAM company. Or what is it?
Oh,
The bootleg?
the bootleggers, yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's weird though. Like that they got it. Like I wonder who the hell did it. Who got it so like?
I mean,
It was Hideo Kojima.
Somebody had a copy of it. Got a copy, and somehow somebody dumped it into a computer.
It was Hideo.
Hideo Kojima. He's
It was-
like,
He would have been.
It was
he would've
Hideo.
been- He sneaked in there.
He went in there with a box.
What was his name? What was it? Mosquito in Metal Gear Solid?
Wait,
No,
what?
it was a
Mr. Mosquito, the game?
No, in Metal Gear Solid. Like he's in the game. You
Yeah.
save him.
Yeah.
What's his code name?
I don't remember.
I think it might be Mosquito. I might be wrong. Don't quote me.
But yeah,
Back to the news.
Assassinate me if I'm
it's
wrong.
funny because of the story. Even some pirate people were like, "This is fucking early. What the fuck is going on?" Like, they usually they don't do things that early because it kind of ruins the hype. I think a lot of people that pirate stuff, they don't want to hurt the company technically,
Yeah.
but they still want to.
They just want to be cheap,
So
motherfucker.
it's like
They want to use. They're
yeah,
already
they want
raping
games or
games.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
The next
Or animals.
story. Red Dead Online beta out tomorrow out of fucking nowhere, but limited capacity.
Yeah.
That's
great.
The ones that own the $100 version.
That's, that's the only people that get it.
Your boy. That means you too. I think.
So
Yeah.
you fell for it. Why'd you buy $100 version?
Yeah,
The
great.
biggest proponent of
Cool.
giving these
I know,
companies a ton of
Yeah,
money.
let's talk about new stuff coming out tomorrow when I don't have an
even know what
Xbox.
you got with that. I'm like,
You know what, guys? I'm going home.
with this.
Unfortunately, it's not a hard physical case of the Red Dead. I didn't mind the idea of getting $2 million in GTA money.
Oh, that's what you get? GTA stuff?
Yeah, but I still haven't gotten that, which they're about to get a fucking earful.
Yeah.
So, because I know it was some funky. They sent me a message. I have to look through. They sent me a message on.
They're like,
how to
haha,
recover
thank you
it.
for the money, sucker.
Got your money. Got you, bitch.
Exactly. Pretty much, these niggas think they're sick, but I'm getting it.
Boom.
Oh, yo, yep, that's man. I don't care, man.
We received
I'm
your
getting my
money.
$2
You ain't getting
million.
shit.
I'm getting my.
What
$2 million.
PlayStation?
That shit better not expire.
Your power brick is not gonna work tomorrow.
Yo, if it doesn't work, I'm
I
going
have to take
straight
out another
for
sticky
off.
for this.
Remember, you know where they're stationed over here. I will pay them a visit.
Oh God.
I don't know anything.
I don't.
No.
I want my.
Prank caller. New phone.
Do you guys expect this thing to work, the beta?
Yes.
What would you guys want from an online version of
No,
this? After everything
it's gonna
you
be
played?
so hectic because I don't know.
Starting your
Well,
own
it depends.
groups.
Well,
Yeah.
That would be
exactly. Well, and
But like, I'm trying to think, how could they translate all the systems from the main game into? They have to get rid of a lot of those things. I'm guessing for the multiplayer.
no, they better not.
This is gonna be amazing about this. It's gonna
can't
everything,
because
every
What
full.
did they take away from GTA itself? Because what are you taking? What
The
are you gonna
animals?
Take away?
They just made it faster. You know what I mean? So you can do whatever you want. There's like that's what I mean. Like, what would they need to do to streamline it for?
Wait.
You know, you gonna play a few multiplayer games. Like, your stats can't matter because it needs to be based on skill, not your stat versus mine.
Yeah, it's
You know
like
what I mean? So it's like, I'm just trying to think, like, how could
I
they
don't
take this
know.
game and
Like, what do
distill
you
it down into
They could
a
still do
multiplayer
it.
game.
They could still do it. You got your health, which is your strength. You got your stamina, which is your speed and how long you could like hold your breath. And then you have your Deadeye core, which might be removed entirely. But
I think the core system might be removed from the multiplayer.
the core system will be gone.
Like and I want is that
Yay.
open from the beginning for multiplayer?
I'm kind of
Not
bummed.
during the beta. I wouldn't say during. I think during
just
the beta it
golden
might be
part?
limited. It'd be limited a little bit. But like I'm wondering what. You see, I'm gonna be like, woof, man. You think the story mode was gonna be immersive? I wonder how crazy these online sessions are gonna be.
I want to
if
see
you're
the
gonna own
I want to see the PVE shit they have on this.
exactly like the open map,
Co-op, yeah.
the open world. Because in GTA there's like an open world, and then they have their multiplayer
Story, they have a story multiplayer and all that crap.
Yeah,
Like,
they hide it in there
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I don't doubt it. Like, oh my God, like bro, like there's so many possibilities. But like again, I'm going back to like the immersion of it.
Did you beat
like,
the game?
Not yet. No.
Don't beat
I'm
it.
taking my sweet shit. You beat the fucking game.
I said don't beat it. What Xbox? Why were you? What was the man grabs his pencil
Listen,
as if
it could
I
be
feel
Red Dead, It has
threatened.
to be something else. That's what was
Yeah, shit. God dang,
So-
aim it that way.
That's what you are doing, bro.
Pedro, so,
You had nothing better to do.
what would you want from a Red Dead Online? What would make you be like, yo, I'm in?
I mean,
A working
Because
Xbox
imagine
One.
you could own your own
It doesn't
home.
work in Xbox One.
You could own your
see
own.
Microsoft, I'm getting bullied because of you.
And trying to rob you. I don't think they'll do that unless they have
At
the
the
setting.
beginning, I don't think they're gonna go that hard. I think they're gonna do the same thing that GTA did. They built it out over time, especially games like these.
They better not take it too slow and then like.
No, not too slow, but like they
Too
need
many
to take time to
they
figure it
should.
out.
I don't. But I think GTA should have been a good, solid architect for this.
But
They don't have to do much more.
you think that, but
I
then,
mean,
you
yeah.
know what I mean. Like that's why
They
every
don't-
single online game, even
Yeah, it's
people
online.
with Rockstar that have a gajillion dollars to do all they want, they still run into issues online. So you understand? You know what I mean? They do it. Cause like when GTA 5 online launched, it had issues right at the get immediately, because you can't test for having all these people at once. You cannot
And they
unless you
have?
unless you got 2 million
Oh,
people.
do they
Do
have
have
people?
people?
That's what the beta is, for them to test it, the servers and shit, right? Because they need people to crash it. Because internally, how the hell can you test 2 million people? You know what I mean? Like,
Did
how can you
anybody
get 2
figure
million
out?
people to test this?
Talking about
internally?
Red Dead, did anybody figure out that money? That
Which one?
The money trick, the glitch.
Which one?
Dude, I don't. Like,
The one where you find the stump with the. That's what I was gonna do yesterday.
The stump. There's one where you could just go to a building and there's
A roll of 20s.
like a box with a brick of gold, and you can make it like every time you pick it up, it's 3. And you could keep picking it up, picking it up, picking
Yep.
it up,
it's a
picking it
glitch.
up.
But the thing is, with the game, I found like the money isn't that hard to get. Like I'm already in the thousands just from doing side activities, doing like robberies, and I'm getting mad money. I did some
I went to a
crazy
friend-
robbery. I forget with who. Yo, did you guys do that thing? I was in Valentine walking by the merchant, the shop, and I hear some fucking dude in the
You
basement.
saved them?
He's like, yo, dude, hey, mister, can you help me? I'm like, what the fuck?
That's actually in Rhodes.
Is it Rhodes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rhodes, yeah, dude. I fucking saved that little guy. I'm like, fuck, this fucking shopkeeper's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, asshole. Poor boy was getting plunged for his life. I think in my save, I didn't save him, so he died. Spoilers.
Wait, what happens?
Oh,
when you shoot?
how-
Well,
I'm guessing-
no, I didn't say like I
Spoiler
didn't,
alert.
I never like went there.
Are we all
I
in
never stuck
what
him
chapter
up.
you
Yeah,
in?
and then one day I went back and he was on the floor, xed out.
Oh, gee, what was that?
What chapter are you in?
3.
All right, so
No, what
I was just
chapter?
running
think I'm
by.
four.
you didn't finish Roads yet. You're still in Roads.
I'm still that.
I
Alright.
finished Rhodes,
Okay.
so
That shit was a mind blowing. Well, how did you feel when that happened?
bro, like that's it. Like I knew shit was going down the moment it was going
Yeah,
down.
like
bro.
yeah, because once you
Like
see
everyone,
William,
like not even that. It's just like I don't know. Like
How it
I
went down,
instant.
though. Be careful.
I even got the vibes in that scene. I'm like, yo, this is it, and this is it. Like I knew from like that's why I'm glad I got Spyro because I needed that. I finished Rhodes.
You need a cleanser.
And then I'm like,
You need to
yo,
wash
this
your mouth?
is
You need
this
some-
is my. I washed my mouth. Like Spyro, not only is it me in the shower, huddled in fetal position, with nuclear water spraying down on me, crying.
Fallout.
But it is me in the shower
with the
crying
kitty.
because I know what's inevitably gonna happen in this game,
Yeah.
and I don't.
Yeah. So let's move on before somebody spoils it.
And we're
gonna
sad.
story.
None of us have beat it yet.
It doesn't. I mean,
no, but the plot point.
but I don't know the
Dude,
plot
I
point.
legit haven't played it in over a week because I've had so much shit, so I haven't had time.
Yeah,
if you-
I
if you
neglected the
die,
time. I really,
you
I'm gonna go home and play, and I started to fucking play
All right.
Pokemon.
So story number 3. Thoreau reports Microsoft is planning to release a disc-less Xbox One for $200 in 2019.
Fuck them.
So the report says that there's rumors that they're gonna release some sort of Xbox box that plays the games and the streaming.
A
in this
Roku
cheaper
Xbox.
version. Yeah, it's still technically an Xbox One.
They're testing that out for the next gen. 'cause
Yeah, I think they're
That's
testing
what
out. But
they wanna do that
something
next
I've heard is like, what if you're able to stream the next Xbox games, Scarlet games, into this?
I feel like
Rather than-
we've talked about this already.
No, but this is would they the report?
No, we've talked about them coming out with the little Xbox.
Yeah, but
and
now
shit
it
streaming.
seems more legit now, and I guess the same. I guess a different report
I
or the
mean-
same one.
I mean,
says that they're releasing
they-
also a redesigned Xbox One S. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do 2 of those things?
because it's gonna be a longer time before we get anything.
Well, the report, everybody's saying so far is that it's 2020. This thing is happening. This thing is going down.
Save your money, guys. It's gonna cost you an arm and left and a left testicle,
Yeah, like,
or a left tit if you're a
and all
girl.
the shit, all
Over.
the rumors are.
One over it.
Guys, get ready because the show is gonna be next year. You're gonna see like the skyrocket of just rumors and rumors and speculation, and the rumors just keep kicking up as more people get the hands of the development.
Did you hear that the new Xbox is gonna touch your ass? Oh, really?
More than the touch your
It's
ass.
better than the one that's screwing me right now.
Well, Microsoft better go in.
Hard.
You already see Microsoft planting the seed. Like you see them buying all these studios. It's not for the Xbox One. It's for the next thing.
They bought Obsidian.
Yeah, so they bought Obsidian, right? In Exile. So it's like, these fuckers are going in hard.
So Bethesda got nothing now.
Click on that one.
They got Bethesda.
The initial D one. I can't see it. That says initial.
Bethesda, their main studio.
But Obsidian was the heart and gold.
The one in the middle.
No,
That one,
Obsidian
yeah.
wasn't even theirs. Obsidian
I can't see the. I just saw the twin of
Vegas.
it.
That's it.
But didn't they do like storylines for 3?
Unless they help, but Bethesda, the main studio, is the one making it. But a lot of people's favorite is New Vegas. So a lot of people are hyped that they could be working some crazy RPG for Microsoft right now. They also did the Alpha Protocol and those games.
I wonder.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now, wondering. And again, the idea of a discless Xbox One, I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm one of those people who's like, if you're gonna release this, people are gonna buy it, and next year, and the fucking next one comes out, they're like, fuck!
Yeah.
Unless, like, I think the angle they could take with it is like, oh, you just stream those games onto this. If you wanna see them natively in all this glory,
You
buy
have
the
to
actual
actually-
system.
Yeah.
But hey, you wanna taste? Get in with the
Yeah,
streaming
because
part of it.
well, that's the thing. Well,
Delicious.
that's the
Yeah.
gimmick. As 4K now becomes more available at home, that's gonna be the new borderline. You're either gonna have 4K or something decent.
I mean, streaming 4K, I don't see that.
Because
happening.
I don't think it's gonna go backwards like with the Xbox One X. Well, the next console is gonna probably just be 4K enabled.
Oh, if I have to get.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
4K.
That's it.
But although
Not going back or going 4K or higher.
although Phil Spencer did say that the leap he wants to see in games is frame rate going up,
Nah.
60 frames. You know what I mean? Like
Not if we're gonna be streaming.
that's gonna be difficult. But
That's
supposedly
gonna
they
be
figured
hard.
out the way. They said they figured out a way for latency and stuff. But what he was saying, unless they can just give you more options, so they're gonna have these beef up consoles. The next ones were supposed to be Ryzen based, which is a newer chipset from AMD, and if the games are able to run, let's say not native 4K now, but maybe like close to it, like 1800p, which you can't really tell the difference, or 60, I'll be fucking in, or at least give you the option to run most games at 60. You know what I mean? So, because 60 does fucking make a difference. You saw
Oh, yeah.
in Forza the difference it freaking makes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shooting games, dude, the precision you'll get from 60 is like headshot, headshot, headshot. That's not that latency you see in 30 frames. So,
Hmm.
I
George
definitely
is rubbing
like
a
to
pussy.
and all these rumors coming out about the PS5
He's
too.
grabbing
Like,
it too.
so you know how Sony
It's
is
redheaded too.
Sony was standing from E3
We'll talk about
Next
Canelo
year.
like that.
They're a lot of people are saying the reason is because they don't have what they have to show right now is not for the current thing. It's
For the current console.
They're revving up for the PS5. Like
that-
when they come back, they're gonna come in fucking hard and swinging.
Does that mean Ace Combat 7 is coming out for the next system?
Probably.
Motherfucker!
There's any rumors about PS5 having like
I can't wait to get
touchscreen
it
on
so
your
I can just
controller?
shoot you down, bro.
Dude,
Oh,
yo,
that'd be-
I am
Actually, that
Maverick.
was a
You
rumor
could
already.
be
It was
Goose.
funny because that rumor had existed already for the
Hey,
PS3.
bro.
Yeah, I'm yellow
No,
13,
now
bro.
it's a rumor for PS5.
Ooh.
I'm the
I
best
mean, for
pilot this side
PS4,
of
those are-
Meridia, bro.
No, you understand, bro. Give me the F4, we're good.
I really want to see like what this next console. I love to see like the beginning of a console generation because that's when they're going hardest, sort of beat the crap out of each other, like a wrestling fucking match. Just shit talking to each other.
brother?
You
It's
see
funny
people
because
shitting,
we're
like shitting on
older
each other.
now. So
You
we
should
can,
like you just be like looking like who's gonna do it. So I can't wait to see because it also resets everything. That's when we get new franchises. That's when we get like these franchises that come back with the fucking sweet ass graphics. You're like, oh my god.
Halo.
Even though I don't think the jump, it won't be as pronounced as
Yeah.
fucking you think it might be. But like for Red Dead, you
yeah,
kind of
you got my hopes up and you killed them, man. You got me up here. They went,
Alright, he does that. You'll get used to
I
it.
think Microsoft
Like, it's gonna
is
be amazing, but it might
remember
suck,
itself,
too.
as well.
I'm not saying the games are. I mean, the stuff is gonna look amazing. The
I
new
hope-
games, it just won't be the same PS2 to PS3 jump. You know what I mean?
they should bring back Driver.
Because the
More like Burnout is what I was
Ooh.
thinking.
Burnout Paradise came out.
Yeah, but it came
The
out
remake.
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but the
remake.
the re-release, the HD version, is fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
I
because-
want to buy it, but I don't want to spend $20 on a game that
Yeah,
I
it
bought
came-
5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me, Jose, playing a game that came out 25 years ago. So
Yeah, but look at how they
20
did
years
it.
ago.
Yeah, but when you're playing old like Mario or Nintendo games, it's okay.
Shut up.
Oh, speaking of remakes, I think breaking 2 days ago, they're planning to redo for the Switch, I guess. So Aonuma, Eiji Aonuma, which is the lead guy right now in Halo. Oh my God, that's a VR thing. Don't look at it because you'll die as a X-wing
I
thing.
know, I'm already melting,
Um,
bro. But the thing is, it won't be as like immersive as I'd want it to be, though. Like having things to press and shit like that, and
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
we're like 10 years
I
out
haven't
of
played
that.
it, but it's just a demo right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much just testing it out to see.
Yeah,
how
it's
so
just-
look at yo, man. I just
You see how that looks over there?
he's
Dude, this,
looking over.
But when you watch the TV, it looks small. When you're there looking at it, you see this fucking massive thing next to you. Because I played the Eve Valkyrie.
Yeah.
You see these capital ships, and they look like fucking, like a fucking city.
I'd be
how
so
big they look.
nasty, man. I'm already a freaking pretty decent
And the way you
pilot in
aim,
Battlefront.
the way you
But-
aim is with your head. So
No,
like
it's
it's
that
a reticle
pussy.
in front of you when you look around. So like you'll be looking up. It's the cool thing about VR. So like Eve Valkyrie, right? You're going straight, but you see a ship over you. So you'll be like, you see a ship going up. You're like, all right, let's fucking turn up. You just like, woo, you feel yourself. And so you look to the sides as well. You be looking to the side like, oh, I see somebody over there. And you turn. That's a different feeling you get with VR.
Yeah, man. I want to just
Yeah,
should have told my something.
yeah. All right, guys. So you guys want to wrap it up right there? That's pretty much all the news stories.
Don't,
Wait.
no,
Wait.
no, we can't let him wrap up anything right now.
No, I was gonna say one thing. I forgot to say that the story came out that Nintendo, I guess, is planning to re-release Skyward Sword, Zelda Skyward Sword on Switch, which I'm fucking so down because that's
I'm
the one.
down.
That's the one I mentioned that
Yeah.
I was hard out for me because of the motion controls. I couldn't fucking do it
So they're gonna re-release it without
for the
BS?
Switch. They
No, it's
better-
gonna have it because
No. They better. Okay, if
Who's gonna get that first?
if we're going by the old remakes, like the Wind Waker HD remake, the Twilight Princess, they went in and did the work.
I want them to
fix
do
it.
Wind Waker.
Oh, everybody came out in HD.
Nah,
You never seen it?
Nah, I never.
Dude, put Wind Waker
Wind Waker HD?
amazing,
Are
amazing.
you sure? I thought it was just fucking PC for some reason. Like
No,
a
it
PC
came out on
rip.
Wii U. I want that shit on Switch again.
That's what I mean, because I don't think the Wii U, what did it have that it looked so good?
Okay. The thing about the game is the graphics.
The Wii
are
U
so
was amazing.
Simple. The graphics are so simple.
Yeah, that it didn't have to do much to go up, but I wanted
And
to
having
go
the
up.
map, it felt like I was sailing because I had the map underneath. I was charting my course while you're sailing, and put the HD. Is that the HD one? No, that's the soundtrack.
Yeah, that's the soundtrack. I wouldn't
Still
mind
gotta
that.
go down? Is it just a gameplay?
I just clicked on the first one. Yeah, H.
For Hull.
don't forget the D.
Oh yeah.
Do some sailing.
Sailing, we're sailing.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a look
sailing.
at Wind Waker HD.
Oh, you said we're gonna take a look at that.
It's really cool because it has like I think they updated all the textures and they had like a lot of effects like bloom and depth of field and the lighting is better.
This is but
Put it right there, like
Legends of Witch.
him walking around.
Oh,
It's so pretty.
That actually doesn't look too bad.
It looks
Because
pretty.
the art style is so
What's up,
simplistic.
Chic Tilda?
Shut up. It's Tetra. Listen, it blew my mind when.
Is that the cat or the?
That was the cat.
Oh, that was
Trust
that
me, when I was
pussy.
playing Wind Waker, a 13-year-old boy, and Tetris turns out to be Zelda, I was like, oh my fucking god. Look at that.
Wait, you guys didn't know that was Zelda?
Shut up!
As a kid, no.
I know everything about
Look-
this game.
Look how good that looks.
I am the timeless hero.
Okay, Mega Man.
And it's funny because back in the day, this game was shitted on because of the graphics. And then actually, when people actually got to play it, you're like, oh wait a minute, it's
exactly.
fucking amazing.
This game is the fucking
Guess
best.
what I'm doing when I
This is
get
a
home.
fucking this is a fucking adventure. This is one of these games that I
Yep.
felt like one of the original games I ever played that felt like it was an adventure. Like you go to all these islands and explore, and you're like, where's this island at? Like, what am I doing here? And you have treasure maps to actually mark them and get treasure and stuff. That was so cool. But again, it's one of those things that back in the day, this game, if it would have come out now, it would have survived because people nowadays with YouTube and stuff, they don't even think about their thoughts. They just put them out there with the first thing that comes to mind. They don't think about it. They don't analyze what they just saw. They just go out there. Oh my god, it's the worst, and then everybody jumps on it because people have found that watching videos on YouTube or whatever affects how you feel about a game. So, for example, if you're watching a game that you're like on the fence on, if you see somebody shitting on it, you'll eventually catch that without you even playing it, and that's what's going on. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this, MGS2. Hey, you remember MGS2 when it came out?
Yeah.
How mad
Where the people-
that was one of the biggest outrages there were. People were demanding Kojima to change that game.
I remember.
Nowadays that would have fucking happened. That game would have sold nothing because people were like, oh my god, it's not the Metal Gear we wanted and all this shit.
But it was an amazing game, though.
without even playing it. The thing is, back then it was kind of just left on message boards, right? It's not like now the social media and all these things that could I could take a message and spread it out. Back then, you were just left there, like in your message board. So all the message board people were fucking freaking out. And I remember at the time, Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm like, this is fucking awesome. What the fuck people? Oh, because it's not a snake. So I know George, you were mad, right? Weren't you that you were sold the wrong thing?
I wasn't mad about that. I was just, you gotta get used to this writing guy. And it's not what you signed up for.
You never knew before.
Dude, people were upset because they're like,
Yeah, people were going crazy.
because they were like, yo, this is they sold us the wrong thing. They was false advertising.
that why
All
you-
the demos were show snake.
I think I was more upset
the
than
freaking first half of the game. You're playing the
Not even the first beginning.
the tanker.
That's just that.
The epilogue.
I think I was more upset at the ending that just went batshit insane. It was like, wait, I'm in a VR? What?
Exactly.
What the fuck? What
This
the
is a
fuck
simulation?
going on
But then at the end, you kind of left like, wait, was I in VR?
Yeah, I
Like,
Wait, what's going on?
pretty much. But that was the whole
You
point.
were in VR
The whole thing,
entire time.
Kojima does that. He
Here we go. He's gonna do it again, guys.
think about it. Kojima
Spirits.
is sneaky. That's the whole point. He played with your expectations.
Yeah, 'cause he's from the fourth
Kojima
dimension.
plays the metagame, right? He plays with expectation, the same way as Metal Gear. You think it's gonna happen, but it's not. Right? That's the twist in the game. And I thought at the
All
time,
those people were there, but all they did was
Oh, God.
reinvent the shell incident that you play or go through in Phantom Pain.
sure,
if you
sure,
think about it.
not really. Yes, really. Do you know what happens at the end of Phantom Pain?
What?
Do you know what happens at the end of Phantom?
Not at the Phantom Pain. I'm talking about Ground Zero.
Oh, Ground Zero.
When they get attacked, shell incident.
Well, people were pissed because Ground Zero was supposed to be part of Phantom Pain, and
Yeah, that's why they gave it to you for free a week later.
yeah.
Right, it wasn't a week, but
So yeah, that's what I mean. Like nowadays, it's hard for me to like, because it feels like a lot of people on YouTube, just know like just remember last week, because they be bringing up stuff. It's like, what are you talking about? But it's like a million other examples how the same thing happened before and it wasn't a big deal. And like I said, Metal Gear Solid, people were freaking the fuck out without even playing the damn game. Like, dude, fucking play it first before you start judging it. This game, play it first. And look now, people now remember this game more fondly than the game. Remember the E3 reaction I showed you guys last week?
Mhm.
Everybody went crazy because they wanted the realistic Lord of the Rings looking
Yeah.
game. But this one holds up more because the graphics, that style, the cartoon, holds up more. It's the other one's more realistic, doesn't. That's why like 2D games hold up. Like from the Super Nintendo era or Sega Genesis look better than like a PS1 game because it looks like a 2D painting, right? Rather than a fucking bunch of like pixelated ass fucking models.
Yo, that kid is
I
strong.
remember that puzzle. I remember that puzzle so good. You have to take it back on the. You have to go back out. I think.
Sorry, people. Puzzles turn on Jose.
Yeah, they do.
And all that now.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that wraps up today's episode, guys. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify. Wait.
At me on
That's
Twitter.
subscribing. For
Just
Spotify.
kidding, I don't have a Twitter.
Is subscribing or follow?
You guys have Twitters?
You can't. So you can
You guys Twitter?
follow on
Follow on Spotify.
Retweet?
Never Ready channel.
Yeah,
That is Never
retweet
Ready
shit.
channel.
I'm gonna make a tweeter.
Go ahead. We are part of the Never Ready channel family, and remember to listen to also Backlighting if you're into films, which George hosts and
Oh, and
Pedro
I
is
trigger
in it
people.
from time
I
to
love to
time.
trigger.
Yeah.
Pedro rants on it from time.
Yeah. Please watch the last show
Pedro
and count how many
is-
times I said the C word.
Pedro is a ranter.
Mm.
Is that
By
right?
the way, yeah, I rant.
Okay.
I go off. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Twitter, Instagram, and VRDY podcast.
Yeah, and comment
VRDY podcast.
comment what you're playing this week. Let us know so we can talk about what we play.
Do that. Also, send your hate mail to George at. What's your email again?
It's on Never Ready Studios at gmail.com. That's Never Ready Studios at gmail.com.